Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm really excited today because this is my very first video and I decided to do my natural everyday makeup look because I thought this would be a perfect look for going to school or seeing your friends because school is starting soon. I did a gold eye with a pink lip. This is pretty much my go-to look that I wear almost every single day. Also, it's my very first video, so I'm really excited about that as well. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and if you want, feel free to comment down below. I really hope you all enjoy this video, and without any further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start with my eye makeup. I'm going to use the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre to prime my eyelids. I'm just going to take that on my finger. Okay, so my eyelids are primed. I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow now. I'm going to be using the Narcissist Loaded eyeshadow palette. It just looks like this. I actually recently got this. I'm pretty sure it's limited edition. It is a little bit pricey, but I think it blends. Just the shadows are so beautiful. They blend really, really well. And I just love the colors in this. This palette literally has like everything. I absolutely love this palette. It's so beautiful. They're very pigmented. I love them. So I'm going to go in with the shade Dover. It's right here. This is just like a really nice brown kind of gray toned color for the crease. I'm just going to take that on a BH Cosmetics 129 brush. This is just perfect as a transition to use in the crease. So I'm going to take that color, and you don't need a lot at all. This is so pigmented. So I'm just working that into the crease. These shadows blend so easily. I would really recommend this palette for a beginner because, I mean, I kind of am a beginner. I've been doing makeup I've loved makeup for a while, but I just started doing makeup recently. So, and I love this palette. I mean, I'm not the best at blending. Like, I can blend for like 10 minutes and it still won't look good. It's so weird, but these shadows blend so seamlessly. Now I'm just going to intensify the crease a little bit. I'm just going in with this shade right here. It's like a brown and has like a little bit of a red undertone to it. So I'm just going to take that on the brush and work that into the crease. So I'm going to go with this golden shade for the lid. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this gold shade just because, I don't know, this is really pretty. I like this color a lot. It's this gold shade right here. So I'm just going to take like a flat packer brush and use that to pack the shadow on my lid. I'm going to spray the brush so it makes the shadow a little bit more intense. I'm just going to dig right into that gold shade. I'm just going to pack that color right on the lid, on the center, focusing on the center of the lid, and then bringing it outwards. I don't know if you can hear it raining outside. You probably can, so if you're wondering, that's what that noise is. We're going to go in with this brown shade right here, this like dark chocolate shade, just to intensify the outer corner and just pack a little bit of that in like the outer V. You can see a little bit, just the line where it hits the crease, so I'm going to blend it again, going with that BH Cosmetics 129 brush and just kind of soften out the line where they meet. I'm just taking a makeup wipe and cleaning up that fallout underneath my eye. Okay, so now we're done with the eyes. I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to come back later to the eyes. It's kind of weird how I do my makeup. I jump around a lot. I'm going to go in with the Revlon Photo Ready Prime and Anti-Shine. I actually hadn't heard about this until I saw it at Target. I don't know if it's new, but I thought it looked interesting, so I picked it up and I tried it out, and I actually really, really like it. It comes in a little compact like this. I just take my finger and swirl it around in the pan like this, and I put it on the areas where I have big pores. This is meant for filling your pores and taking away shine on your face, which is exactly what I want. And I think this looks really nice on the skin. It really makes your pores look a lot smaller, and I think it actually prolongs the wear of my makeup. So I'm just going to take that on my finger and kind of on my cheeks where I have big pores. I'm just going to press that in. And it does mattify my face as well, which is great. It's not too drying or anything. It's just like my nose is kind of shiny. So I just apply this on my nose. Put that on my chin. I pretty much just put it everywhere. I think I want to use the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. I've been trying this out. I'm not really sure if I like it yet. The only thing I really don't like about it is the sprayer is so intense. Like, I can spray it with my hand fully extended, or with my arm fully extended, and spray it, and it'll still like drench my face. It's just the little nozzle, the sprayer is so intense. And yeah, like I said, I've just been trying this out, so I'm not really sure if I like it yet. I don't know if it does anything really. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know, you probably can't even see, but my face is soaking wet. Yeah, this stuff, they just need to change the little nozzle on this, because, girl, my hand was fully extended. It's not like I'm spraying it like right here. It was fully extended as far as it could go. Man, but I mean, so like we have to wait. Let's wait for that to dry real quick. Okay, now let's move on to the foundation. I think I'm going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I have had this for a while now, and I really, really like this foundation. I have mine in the shade Fair Neutral. Yeah, and this is like the perfect match for me. I'm kind of tan right now. It doesn't really look like it because I'm like extremely pale. But for me right now, this is kind of tan, so this doesn't match me the best. It is a little bit too light. You can kind of tell, but it's okay. We'll just bronze a lot, so you can't tell that it's extremely light for me. I like that it's water-based, so it feels really light on the skin, and also it has like a little dropper tool, which I really like. I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand and then dot it all over my face with my fingers. I'm just going to go ahead and take my Real Technique sponge and just blend that in. So I'm just going to go over again and make sure that is pressed into my skin really, really good. But the concealer that I've been loving recently is by MAC. It is the Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC15. I'm just going to take like a little dot and kind of dot that with my finger underneath my eye. This concealer is really, really full coverage too, which I love. Now I'm going to set my concealer with CoverGirl True Blend Powder. This is in the shade Translucent Fair number 1. Just pack that powder underneath my eyes. I don't really bake. I have baked before, but I don't know if it's like the powder I use or the way I do it. Maybe I just don't do it right, but I usually use the Coty Airspun powder. And I don't know why, it just looks really, really heavy and like cakey underneath my eyes. I'm probably just doing it wrong, because I know a lot of YouTubers love that powder, but it just, when I try to brush it away, it just like sticks underneath my eye and starts to like cake up almost. It doesn't look good. It just makes my under eyes look really, really heavy and almost makes me look a little bit more tired. Then I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous powder. And this is a little bit darker than that last powder, the CoverGirl powder that I just used. And I'm going to use this to set my face because I have a little bit of a tan. Like I said, it doesn't look like it, but I do. I'm just going to use a Wet n Wild flat top brush to apply that to my face. I really, really like this brush. I don't know, I think this brush is really good quality and I like how it applies. I'm just using this powder to add a little bit more coverage. Next, I'm going to be going in with bronzer. I'm going to use the bronzer from this palette that I created from Makeup Forever. I went to Sephora and I didn't even know they had this, but I looked in the Makeup Forever section. They had a section where they had a bunch of these little like pans that you could buy separately. They just had a bunch of different things, but I just chose highlighter, blush, and bronzer because I knew that that's what I use a lot. And they had a bunch of different colors of each product. They had so many bronzers. They had light bronzers. They had dark bronzers for so many different skin tones. Same with blush and highlighter. And I picked this up the other day, and I haven't tried it yet. I really want to save it for the video. So, yeah, I'm just going to try out all of these today. I'm going to start with the bronzer, and I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics brush. This is number 126, and I'm going to just dip that in. Let's see. It's pretty pigmented. I swatched them already, but I have not used them on my face, so I'm excited to see how they look. That's so weird. It almost looks like orange on camera. I don't know why. In person, it's more like brown undertone than orange. But I think I like it. It gives like nice color to the face. I always like one side of my face better. I don't know why. Is anyone else like that? I just, sometimes I'll like, you know, like the eyeshadow on the side better, or I'll like the way I blended my blush on this side better. It's so weird. I can like never do them symmetrical. It just looks really natural and kind of like sun-kissed. We're gonna move on to the blush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use the blush in here. It's super pretty. It's like a almost like mid-tone pink color with like a little bit of like a dusty rose undertone to it. I'm just gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics brush. This is the number 125. And it's like a little tulip brush. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's a little tulip brush. And I like using small brushes like this for my blush, just because it applies it very precisely in the exact area where you want it, as opposed to like a bigger brush. I do use bigger brushes sometimes, but again, if I would just want it placed in a very like precise area, like just in this small area right here, I'll just use a tiny brush like this. Wow, that's so weird. Like on camera, it looks so intense. In person, it doesn't look like I have a lot of blush on it. It doesn't really look like I have any blush on. So now I'm gonna go in with the highlight that is in this little palette, and it's like this white highlight. It's so pretty. It's like this really, really bright white highlight. I'm just gonna swatch that. It's so pretty. It looks like it's a pretty intense highlight, but we're gonna see if it is. Oh wow, I don't know, can you see that? And I put it too low. I just realized I kind of just overlapped my blush. I think I put my blush too high because, I don't know, that's like the tops of my cheekbones. Yeah, that looks really, really pretty. Oh wow, yeah, this is so intense, and it doesn't like emphasize my texture at all. It just looks really, really pretty. It almost looks wet looking, which sounds kind of weird, but I mean, I kind of like that look a little bit, not too wet, like to the point where it's like greasy. It just looks like I don't know, your cheek is glowing. It doesn't look like a strip of highlight, which I hate when that happens, when highlighters do that, when it just looks like a strip and you can't really blend it out. It just looks really, I don't know, really beautiful on the cheeks. Look at that glow. Okay, I'm gonna put a little down my nose. I don't want too much. And this highlighter doesn't look greasy at all. It looks really beautiful and like natural looking. The blush and bronzer, you have to build up a little bit, which I know most people like that. So if you like that, that's not really a problem. And yeah, I think you would really like this and the formula of these. And I definitely suggest that you go and pick it up, because I think it was $45. The retail value is, I think, about $70. Next, I'm going to do my brows. First, I'm going to comb them out with this end, the brush end. I'm going to take this Revlon Colorstay Brow Crayon, which I've seen a couple people use this, and I know that most people don't really like it. But I actually really, really love this product. It fills in your brows and looks very, very natural, which if you don't like the natural look, I don't think you would like this product at all. But me personally, like sometimes I don't even fill in my brows at all. I just really love like this, like I said, like a natural feathery look. Where I'm not really a huge fan of like Instagram like brows on me personally. To me, it looks really odd because I have had that done before. I went to get my makeup done, and they did like really bold brows on me, which I wasn't really a fan of. So that's why I really, really liked this product. It almost looks like you don't even have your brows filled in at all, which again, I like that look personally. But if you don't like that look, I feel like you would absolutely hate this product. But if you like it so natural, I think you would really, really like this. It kind of just darkens our brows a little bit and it fills in the sparseness. But once again, it looks like I literally have nothing on my brows. Okay, now I have both my brows filled in, and I'm gonna move on to lips. I do my makeup in really weird order. Most people do their lips last, but I like to do my lips and then go to mascara. So to line my lips, I'm gonna use this NYX Nude Pink Lip Liner. I just outlined my lips, and now I'm gonna go in with the liquid lipstick. Okay, so now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and go in with a little bit of mascara. First, I'm going to go in with the Tarteist mascara from Tarte. Then I'm going to use the Supersizer from CoverGirl. I'm just going to set my face with the Kat Von D Lock It Makeup Setting Mist. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed my everyday makeup tutorial. If there's anything I did wrong or anything that I can improve on, please let me know down in the comments. Please like this video and subscribe if you want to see more, and also comment down below what other videos you'd like to see in the future.